I just wanted to take this moment. I know I look crazy. I gotta wash my hair, mind your business, and focus. This is the start of a new week, a new vlog. I just wanted to get my husband in full form because this man likes to pick up overtime. Typically, he's at work right now, and we have had to stay home all day because we are under a winter advisory. And don't nobody got time to be on the road slipping and sliding, putting their life in danger. My man don't know what to do in himself, being home 24/7. He's bored. What do you have to say for yourself, babe? You said take the camera out. Talk to the people. What you got to tell them?
I was joking.
Oh, how convenient.
It's time for the church to get right with God. I'm always feeling in my heart that Jesus Christ is not far from returning.
We're having this conversation in regards to the prophetic. You said you want to use your voice more to speak prophetically, but you want to make sure that you're speaking what the Lord is telling you to speak. For me, it's not that I hear this audible voice. It's being still enough in my obedience to speak. And as I speak, as I open my mouth and allow the sound to come forth, the Lord speaks through me in that capacity. And you can never go wrong with speaking words of encouragement that are scriptural over people.
Sometimes for God to give you a word, we need to take out our harps first. Pastor Jeremy preached a word about harps and shovels before Elijah could give a word, because the people were asking him, what is God saying? Before any of that had to happen, they had to bring out their harps, praise God first. Then they brought out their shovels. First it was the harps. Then God gave the word. Then they started to shovel, and that's when the water came down.
How does one take out their harps first? Harps before shovel, or?
Yes, harps before shovel, because God is looking for praise, worship. That's what makes God move, or attracts him. A heart that's after him. Just like David was. David was a man after God's own heart. I like to call myself, not to be arrogant, a modern day David. I just want to please God. I'm trying to do things to just be after his heart. Sometimes I can be too hard on myself. For instance, there's one day I'm not really reading the Bible like that or listening to worship music. I will condemn myself. But God is just looking for a relationship.
It's wild to even think about how David was a man after God's own heart, but also a man willing to repent of his shortcomings.
When we repent, God is always ready to forgive. God is doing a great work. Great work.
What a day. The morning was good. I'm hopeful. I'm excited. I am believing that we are going to be everything that God is requiring of us. And all we have to do is show up the fullness of what God is asking, even if it's uncomfortable. Oh, it's cool. I'm sitting on the couch, about to work on my vlog after I finish reading the word, forgetting that I have to go meet my friend at 12 and it's 11:14. So let's get ready. In this season, we got to know what's for us and what's not. I have an opportunity to interact with so many amazing people, and I see that there is a need for Bible study and discipleship and going deeper in the Word. However, that is not where God is calling me to focus. Instead of trying to do it all and be Superwoman, I asked a question on Facebook, who has Bible studies or a way for young women to grow in the Word, and the responses are beautiful. I thank God for community and not having to create something. Oh, I can do it. I ain't doing that. In this season, I ain't doing that.
Sweet lemon.
Yes.
Texas.
I don't get out that much. I realized that moving to Texas during the end of a pandemic and working
in your
remotely, it doesn't help that my husband's work just keeps him at work.
Busy. Yeah.
If somebody wanted to come to Austin, I couldn't host them because
Yes, you
I would just take them to Mount Bonnell.
Your latte will be up soon.
Okay, thank you.
And do you want a few minutes?
Yeah. Do you want to do like a little appetizer or something? How hungry are you?
I don't even know. I haven't even looked. If we
Okay.
could have a few minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Let me get off the baked goods. Chicken
gonna
salad. Yummy, yummy.
One of my things I want to start doing, if you ever want to go work somewhere, not even like just coffee shops, but just
Me
go
out
somewhere.
the house.
But like to go work though, because sometimes when I tell people that, they want to go sit there and talk. Remember, I met someone not long ago, and I was like, yeah, like let's do like some co-working with this cute coffee shop. And like the whole time she was just talking to me, and I was like,
Girl,
I'm like,
I gotta
sis, like
work.
I got like a time, like I gotta get something done by like 4 p.m. and I cannot
Sign
focus.
me up. It will keep me accountable.
Okay, I'm down. Anytime I find a cute place, I'm like,
Yeah,
we're
let
gonna
me
go
know.
here this week.
This man to come into my space enough to pursue me was really a way for me to learn me and to learn where I am as opposed to where I was. I think that there's a level of healing and there's a level of encounter and experience that you can have concerning your life with just you and God, or just you and your, female community or your church community. Hey, Janae. How are you, Mrs. Altador? Go where you are through that pursuit. Oh, yes. You can see how much you've grown or how much more you need to grow. You can see how selfish you may be. You can see if you have the wrong perspective of men, period, or a certain nationality of men. You get to see a lot of things. And so for me, allowing this person to pursue me was definitely for me to see where I am. Like, where am I? I've been 9 years, holding it down. Like, no one's been in my space whatsoever. And then it also kind of gives you an idea, or gave me an idea, what is out there.
Currently working on my vlog. Still, as I record the next one, because we're going to have to put these out on a month-to-month basis. With my new laptop, get into her. I got a lot of good news today. Definitely seeing the hand of God. Knowing that this is the year of the unseen. This is the year of saying we saw it with our own eyes. Like, that's our testimony. And what's really cool about all of this is, like, my car sold on eBay late in the midnight hour. And then I have clients that are booking me for retainer and a la carte services. So as a designer, web designer, brand strategist who builds websites and social media campaigns, I don't really promote it. It's primarily word of mouth because I'm building up the other side of my brand and business that I desire to do, like content creation and putting myself out there as a strategist, where we do clarity calls, in a sense, helping you understand the fullness of who God has called you to be, to own your story and brand you well. And that looks like bringing you into my world so you can see the behind the scenes of saying I do to God, marriage, and business.
three, like today I did 3 huge sweet potatoes. And then you put them in a bowl, you put a couple tablespoons of olive oil, a bunch of garlic, whether it's fresh or powdered, and then sea salt and pepper, and you just mix it all up. And then you just put a big scoop of it on a pan and let it like slow to medium kind of like sizzle until it gets a little bit crispy.
Do you meal prep breakfast? Is that breakfast?
That's a breakfast, yeah.
Yeah, invite me over. Because I can't live like this. I'm already thinking, what am I going to cook? I haven't even eaten breakfast. Like, this is how you know. I just don't.
Oh, yeah, you'll love your life if you learn to meal prep one day of the week and then just, so every time he comes home, like there's something to grab and warm up. Yeah, those are great too. But you're limited too, like on what you can make in them. But they're great. I literally have had 3 of them. Like every time one breaks, I get another one because they save your butt when you haven't, had time. I wanted to send out an email to all the subscribers with the links to do pledging, whether it's once a month or once a year, whatever, to get that ball rolling. And I did want to put up the store for the journals and the earrings, but I decided that I want to hold on to that inventory for the conference.
Hello.
I was like, who is it? Hey, lady, how are you?
What are you guys doing? Setting up Melissa's pledge fund.
Oh, nice.
Let's get into this workout. We're using the handy dandy ladder app. I know today is Thursday, but your girl is only working out 3 times a week. So we're gonna get this Tuesday workout in, and I have brought my friend Des to Hamilton while I work out. I love it. Orphan son.
Guys. This is our Tuesday total upper body workout today.
Oh, it's total upper body. Oh, my booty hurts. All right, we're doing rotations. I turned her down.
What does she do? This?
Oh, left leg?
Right arm is on the ground, left arm is behind our head. We are trying to just twist our body, engage that right elbow to meet that left elbow, and then twist the gaze towards the ceiling. Guys, just go back and forth for about 30 seconds, really stretching out that spine.
Oh my gosh.
We're only 10 seconds in.
My core has gotten so weak.
Girl, I don't even know if I have one.
Oh! Whew. 1, 2, 3. Oh heck no, I'm gonna have to do a 5.
1, 2. I can barely do 3. I have 10 pounds.
Looking on 3.
Oh yeah, I might need those. These are 8.
Who are you? What you gonna do? I'm not throwing away my shot. You have to watch Hamilton the play. The soundtrack
I was gonna
is
say this sounds like
basically the
musical
play.
music.
Yeah, it's a musical.
Whew. I'm burning.
You got 10 seconds.
I'm burning.
All right, now we do shoulder presses. Yay. I can't look. This is as far as it goes.
Why?
I have such a. It's restricted. I have a shoulder
your
impingement.
shoulder? Oh my gosh. This is like a weird movement. It's kind of confusing.
Okay, so you row up and then rotate.
Yeah, row.
But we have a rest. Yeah, then. Heck no.
Oh, we're doing left. Oh, and we're holding?
Is pulling that dumbbell a bit beside you, keeping that elbow away from the body for that iso hold, and then is doing a full range of motion, two-step, curl to press. So you're bringing that elbow up.
My knees.
I don't know if she's holding a dumbbell. Why is that thing there?
I don't know, but I don't feel like I can, my knees hurt. How does she do that? What the heck? Oh.
Ah! Hey.
Is that where that's from? That's from Hamilton?
Ooh.
We're just. I cannot do that. I don't have any core strength to do that, and it hurts my knees. How does that not hurt your knees?
Lady them on the room stressing. Why you playing some
I get
boys?
confused.
Blessings.
Get in your bag, even more than you already are. Get in your bag.
God, I know you're coming back soon. And all mess is popping off around the globe. But it's me again. And I want a black Stanley Cup that's iridescent for free. Dina, look at the cup.
Oh, that is so you. The purple? Shut up. That is really cute. I love that. I want that for you so bad.
I want that for me. I want that for us.
Listen, I'm telling you, dude, reach out to them. Reach out to all these people. Like that.
Stanley! 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 Stanley, I was on your team. I was on your team, Stanley, before the internet was popping. This didn't come from no influencer. This came from my friend. She had one, so I bought it. I didn't see it on the internet. I didn't even know the hype about it. But I drink water now. I want an iridescent Stanley Cup. I don't want to stand in no Target line. I've been a fan. When you was competing with Yeti. I ain't never bought a Yeti. Put some respect on the cup.
Put some respect on your name. Stanley.
Put an iridescent Stanley Cup on my lip.
Are they going to be in that whole video?
I'm tagging all of them.
All of them. All of them. Yes. Tag all of them. Did you show them your phone case? Is your phone case iridescent? Show them to them. Let them know. That's who you are.
Look at that! Pop socket! I've been a fan, dog. We've been about this life. Adobe done got all my money. Adobe. Adobe? I've been paying you since I was in high school. It's been 10 years.
Run her sponsorship check.
Get on now. Cause once the name go up, the price going up. I hate cooking. Who got time to cook? I was supposed to be making shrimp pasta. Stanley! Oh, Lord. Back to editing this video.
Do you have a Amazon storefront.
I have an Amazon storefront, which I think I've made like 37 cents. I have no idea how. I do know when I dropped that Osmo Pocket. And that's another thing.
She has to compose herself. 1 second. Oh, wait, no. Maybe not.
I've been about you. When you just showed up on the market. Before they was calling it Osmo Pocket 3. I've been on you. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
Not the voice quiver.
Keep in mind, all this footage you seeing coming from that Osmo 3, I've been about you. Nikon?
Oh, gosh. Get it off your chest, girl. Let them know.
Nikon? This is my third camera. I had the entry, then I went pro, then I went mirrorless. I ain't switch up. I could have went Canon. I could have gone Sony when everybody was telling me to get a Sony. Nikon can't do video, says who? Nikon, it says who? I've been about you and I'm still about you. Just remember, when the name go up, the price go up.
Do with that information what you will.
Do with that information what you will.
Pasta.
Oh yeah, thank you, because I forgot. I was telling Dina, like MJ say, Michael Jordan, not Jackson, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Ruth had to get in position, huh? Ruth was positioned at the feet of Boaz. After she served a little bit, gleaned in the field a little bit. Dina, stop playing with me. Go to the gym, get a little membership, $10, and go where the men's is at. And act like you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
Struggle a little bit.
But if I go to Home Depot, I'll get a man that knows how,
Even better.
around the house.
Even better. Just go get in position to be found.
I'm here. It's me.
Go get in position.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to use this dumbbell. Someone help me.
Listen. Just like that. Do it wrong. Do a row wrong.
Do it wrong. It's totally wrong.
Or do it right. They be just as impressed.
Right.
Go in there, get your whole routine on. Don't even look their direction. Because when I moved here, I'm like, where are the men at?
Yeah.
They wasn't at church. No shade.
No shade.
I remember he got a membership at Fitness Country. This where the men is at.
This for the men.
I've never seen so many men. It was wild. The biggest shift for me in this season, going back into full-time entrepreneurship, is not saying I don't have a job, but it's shifting my language from saying like, oh, I don't have a job, I lost my job, to just I went from a W-2 to a 1099.
Join the party. Had I known the ride would be this long, baby, now I really know what Abraham was experiencing. And while he was just like, yeah, Sarah, I guess we're going to have to go ahead and get Hagar or something. Yeah, I guess I'm going to go with that. Because, child, this process is not for the weak. Like, he had me reading where the disciples don't take any extra clothes, literally that's what happened to me. And even when I got to Atlanta, he had me at Goodwill like every other week, giving stuff away that I did take anyway. I gave away an entire bin of clothes. Like a huge bin of clothes. He was having me purge
like pack light. Could you imagine going back to your mama's house after living in your own apartment?
No. That's what happened. Pre-husband.
This is real surrenderance.
Where is this poem, Aaliyah?
I don't know. When I tell you this book just went down almost half the time, it was 41 pages, now it's 34.
She stood 5'6", wide-eyed, lace-front closure, seeking closure from the man she once knew. Though he loved her, his actions dismissed all claims like the waiver we must sign just in case we get hurt at the trampoline park, who is not responsible for any falls, and she fell heart first into head over heels for a man who needs a little more than the mother in her. His wounds scream aloud like standing in the middle of a busy two-way New York street, invisible to what surrounds, and she was unaware. Neither are to blame for the lessons life lied about, because trauma isn't always visible to the naked eye. It comes up in conversation, spills over when sense ain't so common, where actions trample over words unspoken. He meant well, saw different in her, wanted to exchange all his sense to change for her. He meant well, but didn't see different in him. Did not know what different meant, looked like unattainable, because his body still succumbed to what his mind could not find pleasure in. And he knew mama ain't raised no fool, and daddy taught so many lessons in his silence, absent from the scene of the crime. A broken boy left bleeding in the open, crying out to know the truth of why daddies always go missing in the narrative of little black babies. Or maybe he just needed hope. Found inside the arms of 5'6", wide-eyed girl who knew all too well the smell of brokenness, yet all too well was attracted by the scent, because absent daddies must have been childhood friends, and it only makes sense that brokenness finds safety in each other. And she knew mama too ain't raised no fool, but she loved potential for the sake of knowing he could be better, do better by all means. He was a king in need of a queen, but we often forget brokenness stays broken when no one challenges the sickness of same old story to get well. And these antibodies need anybody to say enough is enough. Wake up and smell the aroma of something must change in the morning, that these cold, frostbitten hands didn't understand why different turned out to be the same, or why pain in this kitchen tastes no different than our parents' love story, because they knew they both wanted better but still wallowed in the dirt of staying in the same old cycle of girl meets boy. Boy tries hard, emotionally unavailable, breaks girl's heart because she played overcritical to her own sound, drowning him in the house of her past. Fed up boy, repeat cycle, and a presence of safety becomes a battlefield. And though mama ain't raised no fools, who will come out on top? Who's the antagonist of this story? Neither. For 200, please. It's in the unseen that drives the heart to do what the mind all too well knows it should not do. And it's internal. Two members wage war with each other, where we won't make no excuses, but we will extend a hand of mercy. For our battle is not against flesh and blood, or boy versus girl. She's not wrong for wanting his best, and he's not wrong for seeing the mother in her. The problem is we attract where we are, and by no means are we perfect, but by all means individually should be complete, to be whole in emotions and thoughts, where everything ain't personal. An offense was evicted long ago, where two healthy individuals come together for one common goal: to leave this world a little bit better when they were of it, to be in it and not influenced by it, to be a good thing together, finding favor, providing communication and conversations of corrective experiences, to decide together we will be better for the sake of the generations to come, where therapy isn't taboo and depression isn't a weighted jacket, where in exchange for our heaviness we received a garment of praise. Thank God closure did come. And this story does end different, and mama's prayers were always heard, and together they became better apart, and together they both stumbled upon Christ. Come to him all who are weary and burdened, for he will give you rest. Always needed to stop and retrace the steps found at the unstable foundation, to start again, and closure did come. And the authority that has already won the victory upon the cross was tagged in, and the rose is still growing. And this vision is seen by keeping it real with ourselves, reflecting from the inside out and submitting to the sanctification process. It looks like cycles broken, new stories to be written, and two individuals, despite the odds, refuse to quit because their source turned off of themselves and onto the one who must truly fix it. The show must go on.
Jesus Christ. Girl, today. When is this book starting to be written?
I'm writing a book on obedience.
My God.